I think we should also transition into the NHL now, though, because there's been some interesting news revolving around their expanded playoff scenario and season and everything. Protocols are being finalized for Toronto and Edmonton, Brett. So it's official, I think. Vegas is out the window. Players and the Board of Governors each still have to vote on it, but it's a 40-page document about Phase 3, which is the training camp, and Phase 4, which is the actual season. And it looks like they're trying to push forward.
Yeah, like you said, I'm nervous about the return of sports. We'll see what happens with the voting, but like it seems like if you're voting at this point with so much uncertainty, wouldn't you just be like, let's pack
Nah.
it in.
When does next season start again?
Yeah,
Let's just start next season.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that that's not my official stance, but I could definitely see that line of thinking, right?
I understand both sides of the coin of wanting to play the game that you love and you get paid very well for, and feeling potentially unsafe and wanting to take the proper measures to make sure that you can play under the right circumstances and actually have your season finish if you are going to actually go out and attempt this. Because if the season doesn't finish and this is all for nothing, that could be potential injuries to players. It could be a lot of potential damages in a sense. But the NHL, the Blues had multiple players test positive recently. Not saying how many players, the players did not allow them to disclose that information. Doesn't sound like there were any staff that were involved with that, but there are more and more players testing positive, and I think that's why no player will be penalized for choosing to opt out of this expanded playoff scenario if they want to, and they don't even have to give a reason. But apparently they have to notify teams by Tuesday 5 p.m. That's a tight deadline.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing players throughout all sports struggling with this. Mike Trout is doing all his drills with a mask on. I'm sure you've
I
seen it
saw
on
that.
social media. Like, so there's a guy on the Marlins. I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he's had videos come out the last few days. He Purells all his teammates. You have the water guy. You now have the Purell guy. So you just see all these players taking their preventative measures, and everyone has different fears and different comfort levels, and I I definitely understand players wanting to sit out. I understand players wanting to play. I mean, Oscar Lindholm, who just finished his cancer treatments, he's been working out with the Flyers. I'm nervous for him doing that, but it's his choice and it's not my choice.
Hey, Oscar Lindholm, ring that bell.
Yes,
You got to
yes.
walk down that, and it's a rare blood disease. He got to fight through his chemotherapy, and I don't know if it's on board of him even trying to come back and play this right now, or if he's just training to eventually get ready for next season. It could be either. Um, Now that he has finished his chemotherapy, hopefully it's a more stable scenario in terms of his health. Obviously, neither of us are doctors. We don't know what his personal health and fitness is like in terms of being able to fight off a virus after something like this. But it is a very positive video to see in terms of him ringing that bell. And Philadelphia, they put that on their Twitter page. That's the video that you saw us overlay right there. Uh, that was posted by them today, actually on Sunday.
Yeah, no,
Um,
that's awesome, and obviously I'm thrilled for him. I just wish he'd stay away from the team facility for his own sake, but uh 100% happy for him, and he has every right to make whatever decision he wants.
yes. And a last little bit of hockey news. It's not NHL news because this is Belarus hockey over there in Eastern Europe. 7 players suspended over match fixing, Brett. And we're talking about this because as a sports gambler, that is something you care about, either if you're trying to be on the inside of having insider information, which is a risky and illegal thing to do, or just being furious over losing money over fixed games. I mean, I believe five of the players were from Belarus and two were from Russia.
Yeah, I mean, definitely noteworthy. Thank God I didn't bet any Belarusian hockey.
I might have to go back and just triple check that I didn't do any late night betting on that league and just maybe file a claim if you found out that you did. But during the investigation, each of the players admitted that they had agreed to exert an unlawful influence on the outcome of the game in exchange for illegal remuneration. That's a quote from the governing bodies that they said in a statement. They all admitted to it, so it's clear cut.